Hey kids, since I'm in this classroom, I have this great whiteboard. I thought, why not teach math today? So that's what I'm going to do. Yesterday I promised you that I would go over page 398, number 5. I said save it, I'll go through it tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. 398, number 5. Okay, think about our little ant. When he's right here, he has traveled nothing. He has traveled 0. Now I can tell that this line, imagine like a sidewalk, is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So when he's here, he hasn't traveled anywhere. He has went 0/6 of the way. Well, when he gets his little self right here, he has traveled 1/6 of the way. You know what? We're going to use this as our ant. So when he has traveled this far, he has already traveled 1/2/6 of the way. Well, they give you 3/6. 3/6 is the same, or he's halfway. When he gets to here, he's traveled 1, 2, 3, 4/6 of the way. So we're going to put 4/6. Here he's traveled 5/6, and here he's traveled 6/6. And we know that when the top number and the bottom number are the exact same, he has traveled one whole distance. So 6/6 is the same as 1. I think they even had 1 on here. So we can, I think I should have done it like this. 1, which is the same as 6/6. All right, here's our little ant again. New day, and we're talking about equivalent fractions. And when something is equivalent, kind of sounds like equal. So equivalent, equal means the same. So we're going to divide this same distance into 3 parts. And we're going to use red. I've drawn 4 lines, but if I break it up, I have 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 parts. Right here, he's traveled 0 of the way. When he's here, he has traveled 1 part between the red lines. Remember, go between the red. He has traveled 1/3. When he's here, he has traveled 1/2 of the way, so it's 2/3. And when he's traveled this much, he's traveled a total of 1, 2, 3 pieces, or 3/3. Now remember, equivalent fractions mean equal. So if I look here, this I think is the easiest one. 1 is the exact same as 6/6 or 3/3. You know, sometimes if you have a Hershey bar and you break it into 3 pieces, and if you eat all 3 pieces, even though it might not be at the same time, it's still you've eaten the whole Hershey bar. You've just broken it into 3 parts. Still the same. Nothing changes. Okay, so they're talking about equivalent fractions, and the question says, what fraction is equivalent to, let's see, 4/6? So I'm going to take this line, which is both red and purple underneath. There's your equivalent fraction. 4/6 is the same as 2/3. So I'm going to circle D. D is your answer. Now, if you're like, Mrs. Wagner, I have no idea what you were just talking about, that's okay. Because we skipped the fraction unit and it's not fair. But some of you will like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So it was worth our time to talk about.